Ideal playing conditions, mid-September, Bay Area, the Rams and the Spartans, a key game for each in week 3 of the college football season as they try to make a move towards getting bowl eligible this season. These teams met last year in Fort Collins, and San Jose State came up with a victory. As we look at the series history, that was a wild game last year as Jabari Carr provided the heroics.
Jabari Carr pulled it out for San Jose near the end, but today Colorado State has a lot to prove after really showing up with a poor performance last week against North Dakota State. They want to come off of that loss with a big victory here, as well as avenge the loss last year.
Colorado State with a familiar name as their coordinator, and Dave Baldwin, who is head coach here at San Jose State. Colorado State had a season-opening win against Colorado before losing that game aforementioned to North Dakota State. San Jose State a 3-point loss at Stanford, and then they hammered UC Davis last week on home turf 45-13.
Trey, you wonder if San Jose State might come in with a false sense of security, having played well against Stanford and then crushing an inferior opponent against UC Davis. They'll have to come in tonight and really step it up. It won't take Coach McElwain a long time to make these guys understand he won't tolerate the type of losses they had last week.
And there is Coach McElwain, first season as head coach. You mentioned his time at Alabama as offensive coordinator, a couple national titles. Old school type coach. He said he intends to reach back into the school's history to help the future. Talks about the bold new era in Fort Collins.
I spoke with Jim McElwain today, and he had me wanting to put on the pads. Just such an intelligent man, but also boiling football down to its basics. Tuck your shirt in, be accountable, be on time, worry about your little area, and let's all get our little things right, and together we'll build something great.
Coat and tie on the bus, white socks, all those things part of his discipline. On the other sideline, Coach McIntyre, contract extension through 2017. This is his 22nd season overall as a coach, the former Duke defensive coordinator. He also saying a lot of what the other Coach Mac said, we're not building a team, we're building a program. Their goal to win the conference this year.
And when you get the opportunity to have a coach like Coach McIntyre, San Jose State is doing the right thing. Extend that man out. Give him everything he needs to succeed here, because he's got an incredible pedigree coming out of the NFL, doing a great job as the DC in Duke. And look out, San Jose State can be on the map in California.
Our impact players first for the Rams. They've got to run it well to be successful, and they need some big plays from Dominic Vincent.
To date, Dominic Vincent hasn't been what he is needed to be for this team. He needs to really develop into a big play threat for the Spartans. For the Rams.
And for San Jose State, these three guys each with over 1,000 yards receiving, and they'd like to generate a little bit more offense. These guys can make it happen.
These are the impact players for the Spartans. Good football players all around, perfectly fit into that Coach McIntyre frame. Hard-working, and they know their assignments, and they're terrific leaders on this team.
Freshman Jared Roberts has it teed up, the sophomore from Littleton, Colorado, at the 35-yard line, and we're ready for football here in San Jose. The Rams and the Spartans. San Jose State's going to get the football first, and it's going to be Tyler Irvin, 2 yards deep. He's going to come out of the end zone. Irvin trying to stretch it to the outside, and he's bumped out of bounds at the 17-yard line.
Irvin indecisive after he bobbles it a little bit. His teammate trying to keep him in the end zone. Gets his foot out, makes a best effort, but not quite good enough. You can't start the game like that.
And the kicker Roberts over there to make the play and limit him to just the 17-yard line. So the Spartans will go to work. They have had some good moments on offense, and they're very excited about their quarterback, junior David Fales. He's poised, a do-anything-we-ask type of guy, accurate, and he's got some size as well at 6'3" and 220. They'll show a lot of different looks. They come out in the spread, 4 receivers and a single back. Fales completes it to Liaina, and a short gain up to the 19-yard line.
That's just a nice confidence-boosting play for David Fales. Get him to throw the ball on first down, make a few yards, get the team settled in, and not too excited about what happened after UC Davis last week.
Liaina, more of a blocking back, just his second catch of the season, limited to 2 yards on that first play from scrimmage. 2nd and 8 now. Grigsby, their leading receiver a year ago in motion, fails to the other sideline. Catches made by Jabari Carr, and that's good enough for a first down to the 29-yard line. That's his 10th catch, returning starter. He needs to be a part of the offense as well.
And he's starting off strong. He went out and found the stick marker, stopped, received the ball. He's not trying to do too much. Perfect reception.
Look at the offense. Eskridge has to be big. He's a Minnesota transfer. Schweitzer, a marked man, the freshman, getting that assignment at left tackle for San Jose State. First down, handoff. It's Irvin. Irvin across the 40, and Irvin has a first down up to the 48-yard line. It'll be Eskridge and Irvin rotating, the all-purpose guy with a big carry for a first down.
From the outset, this is just a simple zone play, but Irvin just reads it perfectly and is able to move off the blocks that were so well done in front of him.
Sophomore from Colton, California. He's been a running back, a DB, special teams guy as well in his career with the Spartans. Here's a look at that motion. Both teams will show varying sets offensively. From under center this time, straight ahead, it's Irvin to midfield, and he moves the pile down to the 48-yard line. Mixing things up well in the early going.
Very nice job by the offensive line coach, getting these guys together and pushing forward.
Corey James, pleasant surprise, third leading tackler. He's a redshirt freshman from Del Rio, Texas. They've got a lot of speed at the corners. Bernard Blake runs a 4.37 40 for the Rams. 2nd down, 5 from the Colorado State 48. Opening possession as they shift out of one set into another now. 3 receiver look with Liaina now split out. Irvin, fake handoff to him, and Blake Jurek, who's checked in as their change of pace quarterback, carries it for a couple yards. They will use 2 guys. Thoughts on that? Not always successful when you go to 2 quarterbacks.
I am not a big fan of the system, but what they've said is we need to get Blake Jurek a bigger part of this offense. He's a big, strong guy, and he's a legitimate quarterback as well as a runner.
Picks up 3. And it's 3rd down and a couple now from the Rams' 45-yard line. Jones goes in motion. Jurek gonna keep it again. Slams it straight ahead and close to a first down at the 42. Appears to have it. He's a big kid at 6'4".
He's a big kid, but bigger than that is the play of the offensive line right now. You get a fake fly sweep. Jurek doesn't hand the ball off, runs right up into a great push by the front 5.
Rams with a 3-4. We talked about Barrett, but they've got a lot of guys that can be effective up front right now, showing 5 up on the line of scrimmage. First down from the 41. Again, it's Irvin in motion to the far side. From the gun, Jurek to throw, catch by Jones, makes a man miss. Jones to the 30, and a Spartans first down to the 26-yard line as he beats Momo Thomas.
Trey, that falls into the category of get a skilled player the ball and see if he can make a man miss, and Chandler Jones does just that. Nothing fancy here. Empty backfield. Jurek gets a chance to throw the ball, get his arm warm. More importantly, Chandler Jones gets to show why he is in the mix for the Spartans.
15-yard pickup. He had 61 catches a year ago, trailing just Grigsby in that category. From the gun with Irvin behind, Fales, who's back in at quarterback. Fales looking, corner, Carr makes a catch for the touchdown. There's a flag down, but he beat Thomas to the end zone. Jabari Carr, that would be his first touchdown if it stands.
Defense, number 5. That penalty is declined. Touchdown.
Thomas beaten on that pass play.
Thomas beaten, but more importantly, the pass protection was outstanding. And you could see he has all the time that he needs to lay that ball in there Big-time score on the first drive of the game by the Spartans.
Fails to Carr for the score. Austin Lopez adds the extra point. Another look.
And you could see that perfect pocket and a nice job by Jabari Carr, creating a little bit of space. The guy's climbing all over him. The concentration on the football was outstanding.
Third touchdown pass of the year for Fales, and what a way to get things started here on home turf. That's got to give the offense some confidence.
The offense is doing a great job. They're using all those multiple sets. It's not because they want to speed the game up. It's because they have so many sets and so much motion. They're executing it perfectly.
7-0 Spartans, 11:03 to go, opening quarter. So a impressive drive, and they mix run and pass well. And they have some weapons. They've got some skilled people that can scare you.
And they should really be scared on the Ram side of the football, using both Fales and Jurek equally as effectively. That does not bode well for the Rams.
Harrison Wade to kick it away. 8 plays, 83 yards on that drive. They used 3:57 on the clock. And the touchdown pass to Jabari Carr. Clubb and Oden back there. It'll be Clubb at the 5. Hammer at the 15-yard line. Big time hit coming up right there from San Jose State. Getting down there in a hurry on the play, Tony Zizzo. 7-0. Home team looking good. Fails connecting to Carr to get him on the board first.